America. Okay, so we need something to fill that cylinder in. Oh, let's get some in there. There we go, a little bit of that, and that's good as new. Well, I don't do this much because I don't like to buy cars and fix them up. Just too much of a hassle. They take up space. Equipment, parts, all that stuff takes up space, and it's hard to do because you have to have a big garage. And I like to do the quads because I could fit like 10 or 12 in at a time, but I couldn't pass this one up. Apparently they just overheated it. They wanted $500 for this Jeep. So I bought it. I said, sure, okay, I'll give you $500 for it. But the guy started taking the shit apart, so now I got parts everywhere. I'll show you. Well, first things first, got to get some new rims for it because it came with snow tires. It came with nice, beautiful, studded, soft, rubbered snow tires on it. That's how long it had been sitting. And he didn't give up the original tires to me. It came with a spare, but I figured why not, when this guy had these 5 Rubicon rims posted for $100. I said, fuck, I'm on that. I bought it. Now the only good one is the spare. It's got plenty of meat. The rest of them look like he took a cheese grater to them. Now he drives the logging roads around here, and as we all know, they use that 3-inch fucking crushed mine-ish bullshit, which is like driving on daggers. So I'm gonna see if these fit. I don't know if they'll fit. Do you guys think they'll fit? I mean, they're 5 by 4.5. I think that there's like a 28, maybe 26 inch tire. My S10 has 31s. I think those are 31s. They should fit. We'll find out. Well, here's the front view. What a difference with how it stands. Let's go take a look at the side. Oh yeah, that looks way better. Those ones right there were just gay. These ones here, they match it. They match the truck. I like it. Let's keep going. Here's the motor. Already molested. Somebody took it apart. I don't know what they were doing, what they were thinking. They just started taking this and that off to see if they could solve the problem. One problem I did find in it was this here. Let me turn the light on. How do you zoom? You see that over there against that wall? That's a broken piston. You see how it's broke? It's supposed to be all circle. Bits and pieces. Plus, let me get in there just quicker. Motherfucker. So on that sidewall there's pitting. You see that, those pits? Tons of scoring. But this here is just big pits. Big pitting. Bad. No. Other cylinders are actually okay. They're all round and circle like they're supposed to be. There's pieces of crap falling in it from here and there from it being open, but everything else is fine. Number 1 cylinder shot. And you could tell by the muffler how it's full of oil and the other ones are not. So you had some good bypassage. That might have been, he said it overheated. I'm thinking maybe because it ran out of oil. He didn't tell me if it was because of oil or if it was because of water. He says it needs a new water pump. So I got that on order just for the hell of it. Let's get started. Well, I got the water drained out of it. Apparently he didn't drain all the water. He just disconnected the top hose like a lazy fuck. But man, she's definitely gonna need to be pressure washed after I drop this motor out of here and lift it out. I'm asking a friend to borrow a lift because I don't have one. So, like I said, it sucks doing cars, but I mean I can do them. I just don't like it. A lot of fucking bullshit that you gotta have and get and room. I do my own, but that's about it. Well, I found the head gasket. He had it in the pile of box shit. I don't know if he's planning on reusing it, but if you see right there, it's broke. Now it's a 3-layered sandwiched pieces of metal, and the middle one, you can't see it very well in this, but let's try to set it here. It is missing a big piece. So that motor ate all that. It fell in and chomped it up. That's what scored that cylinder wall up. Might even been what ruined the piston. Just to remove this fucking nut, look how long that is. Jesus Christ. Just to remove the dipstick. Fuck. And of course, the whole fucking stud backs out. God damn. Well, the hoist showed up. Pulling it out. Using the head bolts. I don't care. It's Craigslist. Fuck it. I was gonna go off the sides, but I had those handy. I thought, why not? I don't care anymore. But this thing here, it shit its guts out. I couldn't get it to work. Tried everything I could, and it would not pump up. Finally, you can't really bleed these out. There's no real bleeding, but you can. You release this here, the release, and you pump it about 800 times, and then you close it, and it took off like a rocket after that. So if you're ever having a problem, that's an easy fix for you. So I need a puller. I need a puller. Puller. I don't got one. I'll have to devise a way. Look at me, guys. I'm moving up in the world and doing things right. I bought the correct puller. $11. O'Reilly's. Soon my videos will be just like any other mechanic video. Fucking boring. I tried to use the wrong puller and look where it got me. I broke it. Since I got to deal with that 3-bolt hole bullshit on the timing belt pulley, I figured this thing's got 3 fucking jaws and it's got these 3 deals. So if I drill holes straight through, I should be able to fuck me in the ass. I should be able to put bolts through each hole and then use this as a puller for the timing belt pulley. Pretty ingenious, huh? I'll see how it drills. Try it out. Well, this turned out to not work. It's made out of hardened steel. Just burned up my cobalt bits, so I gave up on it. I decided to fabricate one. I did. It worked for a while. That is until it broke. I was tightening it up. That one snapped. Just, you can't get that thick of bolts in there. I think these are even grade 8. So, next step is, what's the worst I can do to it, right? Let's just fuck it up. All that fucking work, and I didn't have to pull the timing gear off. I was fighting this thing. It just basically drops out of the motor, as you can see. And you got the part back here where the main seal is, and up here in the front you got the oil chain that runs the pump and all that shit. It just comes out in one piece. Fuck me in the ass. So now I get to have some fun with it because I broke it. Let's fix it first and see how that turns out. Now it comes time to repairing this. How should we do it? How should we do this? I want it to stay on there, and I don't want the timing belt to come off during a nice drive. You guys have anything in mind? What's that? Did you just say JB Weld? Okay, I'll do it, because you guys told me to. Not too shabby, I might say my goddamn motherfucking self. Kind of excited here because I saved myself some money. And it's on there pretty good. Just I'm going to do a little light sanding around the edges on the back and on the top. And what I'm talking about on the top, meaning this. And the back side here with the teeth. The front, don't give a shit. Nobody's going to see it. It's going to be encased. Craigslist, bitch. You guys remember that piece of metal I was showing you on the head gasket earlier? Oh, there it is. Oh, I got this magnet here, this big fucker. See if we can get her out. Is it not magnetic? What the fuck's that shit made out of? Must not be real metal. There, I got it. Nasty little fucker. That's all that fucked this thing up, really. Head gasket dying. Alright, so I've been lifting these out, and there's been debris. Lots and lots of debris hiding. And, yeah, metal, and check this one out. Look at all that metal flakes hidden in there. They're just, this here this is underneath. This is not underneath. This is the, you remove this part, I believe. Oh, I must have already removed that one. Yeah, so look at that. Look at all that metal. See, watch, let me lift this one out. Let's see. Is it? Yeah. Look at all that metal in there. On the groove. On this groove here is full of metal. Even the back. Look at the back of there. Big old slurry. That's nasty. Pulled all the other pistons out, and I got to number 1 finally. And I gotta say, ooh, wow. Fucking ouchie. It looked like he had a hemorrhoid that burst. Look at that thing. Oil rings just blah, gone. Secondary and top ring are just scored to fuck. They're froze in the piston. They don't come back out. They're locked in there from all the debris. Not only that, but this thing is so stiff. Fuck, what a fight. That must have been fun to turn over that motor. But there's your culprit for motor grenading. Oh, not grenade. There's your culprit for the motor going by, dying like a bitch. Looks like she got hot in there too. A lot of discoloring. I got the new pins with the new pistons, so it's not a big deal there. Just hope this rod isn't all fucked up, because I don't have rods. But you know me, if it's within my tolerance, it's good to go. Holy fuck, another thing I just noticed, these are pressed in. There's no rings to remove. You know, no pins or nothing. Little set rings. So I gotta take these to the fucking machine shop and have him press them out. And he'll probably want to do it the right way, but I'll tell him to eat shit.